I'm not sure if this is how it will always work, but at least right now, perfect timing. One of my friends in our party just completed the Bastion of Faith, which unlocked me the Codex of Power and got me the Renown for that region. Hi everybody, if you've been playing Diablo 4 all this time, I hope that you're enjoying it. If you're still looking forward to playing it, I will just give you a quick heads up, a quick little pro tip here. It is phenomenal, you're absolutely going to love it. But that's not the reason why you're here to watch this video yet, I just wanted to give you a quick welcome. We are currently looking to complete all of our Renown. As you can see, I've already completed all my Renown in Act 1, the Fractured Peaks, but I still need to do Dry Steppes, I still need to do Hawazar, I still need to do Kyrgyzstan, I've not even completed the 4th set of it yet, and I still need to do Skazglen. And you might be asking yourself, like, how do you get all of your Renown done? Because the first few couple levels are actually pretty fast. You'll probably do them by accident. But as you start churning through the last of them, it gets harder and harder and harder. There is a way to speed this up, and it's how the game processes completion of important things. So I want to touch on that because that's really what this video is about, but I'll also just go over some general tips to quickly power through it. Since we're in Dry Steppes, we'll start here. If you look at my board, I've completed a good amount of stuff here, right? I've gotten all my waypoints, which are a big amount of Renown. I've done all the strongholds, which is absolutely the biggest contributor to Renown as far as things you can do quickly. Each one gets you 100 Renown. That's easy cake right there. You'll notice I haven't really done a lot of side quests. I haven't discovered every area, but discovering areas really isn't a lot of Renown when all is said and told. Like if you were to discover all of them here, you'd only gain 255, and that requires you to go unlock literally every single part of the map. But you will notice that I've done all of my Altars of Lilith. I'm only missing one. We actually have a guide on max roll, so you can just search Altars of Lilith max roll and you can see the entire map. We have them all located for you if you want to use it that way, if you're playing that way. And that's a really good total amount of Renown, and it doubles up on doing things because getting your altars gets you stats. So getting all your altars here, 330 Renown, that's a huge chunk of change, including the on average 60 stats that you're going to get from it. But you'll look at my side dungeons. I haven't done all the side dungeons, but side dungeons are each worth 30 Renown. And you might go, well, of course, you're going to do all the dungeons eventually. But if you're like me and you're super power leveling and you're only going to side dungeons to get important Codex of Power aspects, you might not run the vast majority of them. Well, it turns out that if you are in a party, so you'll see that I'm in a party right now with BT, Teo, and Boiler, all my max roll boys. What we're actually doing is we are all going to Act 2. And each one of us is running a different dungeon. So I'm currently running the Seaside Descent dungeon. And if I go find the rest of the boys across the world, you'll see that right now we have Boiler running the Hive. Whenever someone in your party completes a dungeon, you get the Renown and the Codex of Power bonus added from running that dungeon. You don't have to be there, you just have to be in the same party. What it basically means is that even though I'm at level 65 right now, we all drop down to World Tier 1 to hyper speed through every single side dungeon while in a party so that we can unlock all of them across all of our accounts. That means that each one of us will get the Renown, each one of us will get the Codex of Power entry, and that means that effectively we only have to run 1/4 of the dungeon since each one of us can each be running a separate dungeon simultaneously. Now, I'm not sure if this is how it will always work, but at least right now, perfect timing. One of my friends in our party just completed the Bastion of Faith, which unlocked me the Codex of Power and got me the Renown for that region. So again, if you're not already tapping into this, either find somebody on Reddit or in the Discord channels, find them in your community, join up into a party and just go run all of your side dungeons one at a time. Pick one and say, I'm going here. Everybody runs their own one. You will hyper speed through all of your Renown. And that's what we're doing right now. After that, let's say after that, because even that's not enough Renown to finish out everything, I would recommend going and doing a bunch of side quests. Side quests can typically take a small amount of time, you know, like pick this thing up and put it there, or go find my mom and give her this letter. Try to avoid any quests where you've already run the dungeon that they lead you into, because they typically require you to rerun the entire dungeon. But after you do all your strongholds, get all your waypoints, get all your altars of Lilith, and run all of the dungeons, you should probably only need to do about 5 to 10 side quests to finish out the rest of your Renown. I just wanted to give you that quick little tip for people looking to power through the rest of the Renown, especially if you're at higher level. Just drop down to World Tier 1, get into a group, everybody split up and go run all of the side dungeons that are in the game, and you'll see a marked speed increase in getting your Renown finished. I just finished out Fraction, another one. So as I'm talking, they just went into another one for me, got another Codex power, and got more Renown in that region. But again, I hope that this helps and at the very least saves you some time. Thank you so much for watching this video. I look forward to seeing you in the next one.